boy named Sue. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me. Just his old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him 'cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did, before he left he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke and got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. Tell ya, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars, I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, till that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was in Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table dealing stud, got that dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. Knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. Well, he was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold. Said, "My name is Sue, how do you do? Now you're gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes. Well, he went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun and I pulled mine first, and he stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and well, if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. And I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that helped you make you strong. Yeah, you said now you just fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me and you got a right. Kill me now and I won't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye. 'Cause I'm the one that named you Sue. Yeah, what will I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw my gun and I called him Pa and he called me his son, and I come away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, and every time I try and every time I win, and if I ever have a son, I think I'm going to name him, Bill or George or, well, anything but Sue. Yeah, I tell you, anything.